Okay, family. So we're back. We're back. Okay. So we're gonna be talking today about the fight, Deontay Wilder fight against Robert Helenius. We're gonna be talking about his weight. And we're gonna be picking the winner of that fight, of the Caleb Plant fight against Anthony Durrell. And we're gonna be talking about the Puerto Ricans fighting today, and we're gonna be talking about Edgar Berlanga and Don Ryder Duck. Okay. So that's all we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be right back, family. So stay tuned. Okay. Hey family, so we're back. Let me start by saluting my people from Puerto Rico, all of the Boricuas from the island, the United States, the whole world. Salute to you, Boricuas. We love you all from here, from Puerto Rico, family. Let me salute my Hispanic people, including the Mexicans, from my people from Chicago, where I was born, and the United States as a whole, the greatest nation in the whole world, family. Okay, so let's start with this. Let me just give you my predictions for tonight. I want Deontay Wilder to win. He's on weight. He's 214 when he was 240 plus. I think 244 in his fight against Tyson Fury. He got cheated in the second fight. Tyson Fury had loaded gloves. Everybody knows that. Nobody likes to talk about it. But everybody knows that the Tyson Fury had loaded gloves. Deontay Wilder made the mistake to fight heavy in both fights. He fought in over his weight for the second fight was 220 something, 225 I think. And his for his third fight he was over 40, 240. But that's a mistake for Deontay Wilder to make, family. That's a mistake. And I think that he's on weight for this fight. 214, that is his weight. That is Deontay Wilder's weight. He can move better. He's going to be faster. He's going to be more equipped to work against Helenius. At the same time, we need to see how Deontay Wilder is going to take a punch, because Deontay Wilder got hit with loaded gloves. Remember that. We don't know if Deontay Wilder had a concussion, something like that. So every time Deontay Wilder gets hit, he might get dropped. He got dropped in his last fight against Tyson Fury like 4 times, I think. Knocked down Tyson Fury twice in 1 round. Deontay Wilder has power. He has power. Doesn't matter how much he weighs. That power, he's gonna carry that power with him. He's got power. But so I just gotta see how Deontay Wilder takes his punch, because he's gonna get hit. It's like he says, if you get inside a ring, you're gonna get hit. So he's gonna get hit. If he gets this guy early in the fight and he hits him and he knocks him out, that's gonna be something that could happen. But I would like to see him get hit, because if he gets hit and he could keep moving, and Helenius is not one of the biggest punchers in boxing. He's a pretty good puncher. He can punch. Okay. The other fight is Caleb Plant against Anthony Durrell. I think Caleb Plant is going to take that fight. Caleb Plant is going to take this guy to school. He's going to beat him, I think, by decision. It's going to be, I think it's going to be by decision. He's going to beat him. That guy is just too much talk, man. But the guy is not. He's pretty good. He's pretty good, but not in the level of a Caleb Plant, who's not the best either, but he's better. He's better. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is We have some fighters fighting tonight. I'm gonna give you their names. Let's see, let's go over here. I'm gonna be taking everything out of here, even my picture, because I don't want nothing to be covering. If I'm gonna read something, I want you to get it off. Okay, go over here. We got this Puerto Ricans fighting tonight. Tonight. Okay, so we got. Let me see if I took pictures from them. I think I did. I think I did. Let me see if got them. Jonathan Gonzalez fight. Should have looked for this before, but now we're gonna go to another page that I have where we can get them. Um, um, okay, let's go over here. So I know that one of them is Jeremy Adorno. Jeremy Adorno is fighting tonight. He's undefeated. He's 7-0 with two knockouts, I think. And the other guys are here. The other ones are Jeremy Adorno is going to be fighting another undefeated guy, a 6-0 American African American kid. Okay, so we'll see. This kid's like to fight the best, man. Him and his brother, that they like to fight the best. That's something that I like. If you're good, you're gonna be good. You gotta fight the best. Joseph Adorno, that's right. Okay. This guy, Fácil Falcón, Elon de Jesús, Fácil Falcón. This fight is canceled. The next fight for October 15th, this fight is canceled, so we're not getting that fight from Giovanni Stella. Okay. There we go. We got this other kid fighting tonight. Elijah Flores is going to be fighting tonight. Okay. So, and the 15th, you see, here it is. He's 3-0 with two knockouts. He's fighting tonight. Okay. So the other guy is there's Edgar Belanga with his father. Take a look at Edgar Belanga right here with his father. I'm going to criticize Edgar Belanga today. For those who say that I don't criticize Edgar Belanga, this is the other kid who's fighting tonight. Okay, Samuel Antonio Vargas, 14-1-7. He won this fight, but he's fighting tonight again. Okay, he's fighting tonight again. Antonio Vargas is fighting tonight. Okay, so we're getting those fights, family. Okay, take a look at this right here. Here are Ray Leonard with one of the Puerto Rican best, Wilfredo Gomez. Okay, so we got Antonio Vargas, we got Elijah. Elijah is the other kid. Elijah Flores, and we got Jeremy Adorno fighting tonight, family. Okay, so let's go over there. Let's take a look at this. Okay, because they're right here. They're showing them. They showed them in this. All right here. This is the. I'm not gonna show this because Showtime could block this. This fight is on pay-per-view. Showtime could block this. I don't want my videos to be blocked. So let's go over here to Instagram. Over here. Got Antonio Vargas, right? Elijah Flores and Jeremy Adorno. The most important fight is the one from Jeremy Adorno because he's fighting an undefeated fighter. There's Robert Helenius. Okay, let's go over here so you can see. Edgar Belanges is Puerto Rico family. Puerto Rico. I don't know if he's gonna start training here. He might be training here in Puerto Rico because he's gonna fight in January. Might be he's here, and I think he's here to stay to train here. Oh, this guy's fighting tonight as well. This other Puerto Rican, I don't know his name. This guy is fighting tonight. Okay, we got there it is. Jeremy Adorno is fighting this kid who's undefeated. He's undefeated. He's 6-0. We got there it is. Anthony Vargas is his name. That's the name that I said, right? That's the guy. And Elia Flores right here. Okay, those four guys are fighting tonight. So we're gonna be keeping an eye for it. Miguel Belanges in Puerto Rico. He's giving money away. Okay, so my criticism of Miguel Belanga is what he has right here in his arm. Okay, and I know Miguel Belanga doesn't care what he thinks. Miguel Belanga doesn't care what he thinks. I'm just gonna criticize him, just like he doesn't care what Progi thinks, just like he doesn't care what Noño thinks, just like he doesn't care what that other guy who's always criticizing him, a southpaw, and this other guy, Bernardo Pilati, or I don't know. Edgar Belanga doesn't care, but it is a beautiful drawing that he got, a picture of his kid in his arm, right here in his arm, right here in his arm. I thought you were watching me right now. I took my picture away. But at the same time, the thing is that if you want to get a picture of one of your family members, I hope he never gets a drawing of his wife, man. That is the biggest mistake a man can make. Your son is your son. That is going to be drawn in your brain, man, in your head, inside your head, inside your heart. That is the best place you can have your family members, the people that you really love. You don't have to draw them in your body for you to say that I love him, that I care for him. That is something you don't need to do. You don't need to do that. And I'm not going to stop supporting Edgar Belanga because of that. But it's something that he doesn't need to be doing. Some people just are out there pushing other people to do things that they might not even want to have in their body. I don't know if Miguel Belanga wants to have it or not. He's got it. So nobody's going to control what you do. They can't control what Miguel Belanga does. Nobody can. He's himself. Miguel Belanga controls what he does with his body, with his money, with everything he has, with his wife, with his kid. I cannot control that. I don't like it, but I can't control it. I can't control it. So I'm just going to keep supporting Miguel Belanga. Before Miguel Belanga, my favorite boxer was Deotay Wilder, who's fighting tonight. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you. And Deotay Wilder has all his body covered in tattoos, from his neck to his belly button, or even lower. Okay, so but that's not the thing. The thing is that Deotay Wilder had those tattoos already. Edgar Belanga didn't have any tattoos when I started supporting him. And it's sad, man. It is sad because Edgar Belanga is a great kid. Edgar Belanga, I know he is a guy who wants to do things right. And like I'm telling you, man, they start with one, and all of a sudden they have their body covered in tattoos, man. Take a look at Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was a kid who didn't have any tattoos, and now he has tattoos up to his neck as well. He's white. You can see his tattoos better than you can see the Deontay Wilder's tattoos, because Deontay Wilder's, his skin is dark. His skin is dark. But if Edgar Belanga keeps making himself a drawing board, you're gonna. It's just like Cotto, Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto started making one. He got one at least Edgar Blanca hasn't lost. Miguel Cotto started making his tattoos or getting tattoos after he lost. So I just hope Edgar Blanca doesn't keep growing and using his body as a growing board, man. Because you know, first of all, you know, he's a role model, you know? And I know in these days people support the bad more than the good. In these days, we're living in days that this is going crazy, man. When Puerto Rico has a role model or a so-called role model like this Bob Boney, just imagine, man. Imagine if they don't support all of those things. That is my criticism for Edgar Belanga. You know, Edgar Belanga, I know he's a great kid, man, and I'm just sad, you know, for him to be doing this because he doesn't need to do that. His child is his child. His child is going to be in his mind for all of his life, in his heart. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy talking. Deontay Wilder. Now I have Deontay Wilder and Edgar Blanca on my mind. Okay, so this guy is talking Edgar Blanca. And why do I say this? Why do I say this? Okay, because this guy, nobody knows this guy. Sash Parker, nobody knows this guy. This guy was fighting Demetrius Andre, and they want this guy to be known to get popularity. You know, if you want to be popular, you need to fight in the U.S. If you don't fight in the U.S., you're not going to be popular. And him fighting John Ryder is not going to get him fame. It's not going to get him known. Nobody cares about that fight happening in the UK. Nobody in the US cares about that fight. And if you want to be known, you got to be known in the US. That's what the same thing that happened to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was just destroying everybody over there in the UK. He was filling out stadiums, 100,000 people in the and how's the name of the stadium he filled up? Filled up. Not Winchester. It is. I know he did that. I know he did that, and he was real famous over there. Many people knew him here, but when he fought here, he fought Andy Ruiz and he lost the first time he fought here. And I don't think he fought here again because he fought Alexander Usyk. I think the first time was in the UK, the second time was in the over there in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so right here, you know, this fight is confirmed. They're saying, because I read this already. I'm not going to read this back again to you. And the thing that even him fighting against Demetrius Andre in the UK is not going to get him known because Demetrius Andre doesn't have a following, just like Edgar Belanga. If you fight Edgar Belanga in Madison Square Garden, Edgar Belanga has a following. You're going to be known. If you beat Edgar Belanga in Madison Square Garden, you're going to be known in the US. But if you beat this guy in the UK, who's going to care about that? Nobody. People from the UK, but not from the US. You need to be known, to get known in the US. I know these people like to fight over there in the UK because let's go over there. Let me show you. Let me show you. Because you know many people are they just go crazy. Okay, let's go to Sash Park. Okay, Sash Park. Sash Park. How many times has Sash Parker fought in the US? How many times? Zero. 0 times. 2 times in Germany, and all of his other fights in the UK. Okay, there you go. He's ranked number 19. Maybe that's why he's ranked number 19 because he's the WBO entering champion. Miguel Belanga is the NABU, the North American NABU boxing organization, the North American Boxing Organization. and that the belt this guy has is better than the belt the belt the interim belt this guy has is better than the one Miguel Blanca has. Okay, but he has never fought in the U.S. Who's gonna know this guy? If Sas Parker loses to this guy, his career is over. His career is over. If he loses against this guy over there in the UK. Let's take a look at John Ryder. John Ryder over here. John Ryder has fought in the US, I think twice. I think 2 times. He fought in the US against my guy. He won by decision. Okay. He fought, I don't know what country, Waterless Stadium, Klagenfurt. I don't know where this is at. But even Daniel Jacobs went over there to fight him. He got a little bit known because of that. Daniel Jacobs could have a better following than this guy. The other time he fought in the U.S. was against this guy, the T-Mobile Arena, for the WBA Interim World Championship. He won, but then he lost it against Callum Smith. Okay, Callum Smith, who had the Diamond Super Middleweight WBC and the Super World Super Middleweight WBA, the WBA. That is why he had the chance to fight for that belt. You see this? They make these guys defend their belts against their mandatories because he was his mandatory. You know, John Ryder was this guy's mandatory. He fought him. Canelo Alvarez doesn't have to fight his mandatories. He doesn't have to fight his number one contenders. He's the only guy who doesn't have to do that. Let's take a look. I want to take a look from where Andrade is, because if you're a fighter in the U.S., for you to have a big following, fan base, you got to be from Texas, from Las Vegas, from just like Edgar Blanca from New York. If you're from New York, you're gonna be known. If you're from Orlando, you're gonna be Orlando, Florida. You're gonna be known as well. But if you're from some other states, right here, Demetrius, okay, Demetrius Andre is from Rhode Island, USA. Rhode Island. Okay, and he's 34 already. He's almost 10 years older than Edgar Berlanga. He's a little bit smaller. He's got almost the same reach as Edgar Berlanga. He's not fighting anybody right now. He has more than a year out from boxing. Now this month, the 19th of this month. So after this month, he's not going to be ranked. He's ranked number 2 right here, right now, but he's not going to be ranked in the middleweight division. He's going to be inactive. Okay. So this guy docked Edgar Berlanga, man. He docked Edgar Berlanga. And Eddie Hearn said that Edgar Berlanga was an easier fight. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They dock Edgar Berlanga, man. They don't like to fight in the U.S. They like to do some suspicious things. You know, they like that juice. You know, those steroids. So we all know that, family. We all know that. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at the fights tonight, and if not today, tomorrow I'm gonna be coming back with the reviews, okay, for all the fights, the Puerto Rican fights, and the Deotay Wilder fight, and Caleb Plant against Anthony Dirrell. Okay, gonna be giving you that review tomorrow. Okay, so this is a preview. I just told you who I want to see win. Okay, I want Deotay Wilder to win. I want Caleb Plant to win, and other Boricuas, man. I want the Boricuas to win as well, all of them. Okay, so let's hope we get those victories, man. Let's hope we get those victories. Okay, so that's all. That's all I have, family. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. We love you in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless Israel. God bless the United States of America. God bless this beautiful island. God bless you all my people. I will see you in my next video. Have a beautiful